I'm with the Northwest Tri-County Intermediate Unit. We're an education service agency here in Pennsylvania. We serve 3 counties in Northwestern PA that consist of 17 public schools, some charter schools, and some non-public schools. Through some of the other programs that we do, we serve in 30 additional counties for things like migrant education, adult education. But primarily we focus on special education, early intervention, and adult ed are probably our biggest ones we do. What are we going to do in these classrooms? Our smart boards are getting old, or our Promethean boards are getting old, and our projectors are getting old. And where do we go? We used to have cable TV, and so our discussion centers around all these problems that exist and what are potential solutions. We've been making this progression for the last 40 years, and in the last few years, it's been rapid changes in that. But I think the significant change that's happened over these years is it centers around engagement and collaboration, which I think Vivi excels at. We're not just being passive anymore of watching the movie. We want kids to interact and team up and collaborate together on those things. And these classroom displays need to be able to enhance that for the classroom teacher. And our first impressions, kind of blew us away as to what the device and software could do. We were using a similar device, but Vivi was way ahead in their features, and I think that's because Vivi was designed with education in mind from the ground up. And I was really impressed with its capabilities back then, but it's grown so much recently. It still continues to kind of blow me away when I look at their new features. There were really 2 primary objectives we were trying to address. The first was we needed a solution that consistently performed. And what I mean by that is when a user wanted to use the device, it works every time. So that, like I said earlier, we have tons of conferences going on in and out, and it just needs to work. We can't be running up every time somebody new goes into the room. And the second was we need to accommodate any device, because we don't know what people are going to bring in. So they could be bringing their iPhone, their iPad, their Android device, their Windows machine, their Macintosh. It really didn't matter. We just needed to be able to have a way for them to be able to share that display easily. Look at all the features that Vivi has to offer. The capabilities that Vivi brings to the classroom teacher is outstanding. Not to mention all the other things that they're doing from an administrative standpoint and their capabilities to do some of those things. But I think they should also think about the systems that they can replace with the Vivi. And if they take all those systems into account, then the TCO for Vivi is pretty attractive. So not only do you get a great feature set, but your total cost of ownership and capabilities is amazing.